Well, no, you know what? I promised, and I can't keep pushing it off. Yeah, alright, let's do it. It's time! It's time! It's time! It's time, it's time, it's time. I have been getting this requested non-stop because I've been making fun of IGN. With my IGN 10 out of 10 10 out of 10 IGN. Every bad game I've ever played, I've always given it a score of 10 out of 10 IGN. For obvious reasons. Alright, Dragon Age, the Veilguard preview. Yes, I am sure the reason why everyone keeps recommending it to me is probably because freaking OzDaMonke already reacted to it, and as soon as he reacts to anything, my chat freaking throws it all at me like, hey, your turn, do it, Monkey Man, dance! And I'm like, alright, fine. Damn it! But at the same time, I freaking love Dragon Age. The trailer had me hyped. I was so hyped, bro. There was some weirdness to it, but it was hype. I'm freaking so excited, bro. I'm easily persuaded by nostalgia. I was like, oh, is that freaking the dwarf dude? Oh, I was going crazy, bro. I freaking love dwarf dude. But point being is that I'm really easy to please with that kind of stuff. But people have been saying that this one just kind of not quite doing it for people. So let's check it out. This is a preview of Veilguard. Specifically, I guess they go over the character creator, and let's just see. I want to see what the frick's going on. I heard some people saying that it's some people said it was ugly. That's all I've heard. I don't know. I purposefully avoided watching Osmonds until after I do my own takes.
How do we stand against that?
After 10 years, we're now just a little over a month away from playing Dragon Age: The Veilguard. I played a hefty 7 hours of BioWare's first original game since Anthem in 2019, and fourth mainline installment in the Dragon Age series, starting with the prologue and later loaded into several different saves.
Why?
As a longtime fan, what else?
Why would you bring up Anthem? That was one of the worst games that ever existed in all of humankind. Like, actually, one of the worst freaking games of all time. Do they even have Steam? I'm trying to think. I don't even think it was available on Steam. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. No, they had it. It was exclusive to their freaking thing, right? Let's just look up the sales number then. $5 million copies. Five times better than Star Wars Outlaws. I can't complain. The same as Assassin's Creed Mirage, though. Freaking Assassin's Creed Mirage had 5 million, and Anthem also had 5 million. Okay. Well, okay, got it. Maybe don't bring up Anthem and how bad that game was.
Say is 10 years is a very long time, but
Anthem
so far,
sucked, by the way. I played it day one. It was garbage.
Disappointed.
Broken. Heavily disappointed?
Say is 10 years is a very long time, but so far, the Veilguard hasn't disappointed.
Oh, it has not. Okay, that's good to hear. Okay, let's go.
I've never seen this before. There's something kind of exciting about it.
Now, I could talk to you about the combat, and I will, or the gorgeous locale.
I could talk to you about the one thing that everybody cares about, the combat. Or I could talk about something else.
That's coming too. Or the way it felt to see Varric and Solus again.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Varric is dope. Solus was mid, but cool surprise, I guess.
Or I could skip straight to the character creator and start with, there's so much hair. Look, I loved Dragon Age Inquisition, but fans have long acknowledged the limitations of its character creator. The Veilguard blew me away in that regard. After the lackluster options of the last entry, it's wild to see what we've got to look forward to. 30 hair options for Qunari and 88 for non-Qunari, complete.
Why does everything have an Instagram filter over it? It looks blurry as all get out. It looks like they put the makeup Instagram filter on them.
With gorgeous physics as Rook scurries around Northern Thedas. So many different hair textures are represented, whether you'd like totally straight hair, 2B waves, or 4C curls. In making my character,
Okay, but how does it look when you put a helmet on? Does it just instantly despawn? In which case that's stupid and it doesn't really matter, does it?
I was drawn immediately to a long braid that
Okay, I want to see you put on a
whipped
helmet
around as
or a
quickly as I
crown.
did.
Does it look good on the does the hair look good with a crown on it?
Qunari horns also.
The hell is this? I'm telling you, it has like a weird filter. Everything's like blurry. Where's the cracks in her? You can't even see the segments of like the horn to. Is this the highest? Yeah, 1080p. That's hideous. That's nasty. You know, where's the rest of the graphics? That's not rendered. Look at this.
See a massive improvement with 49 unique styles options.
That's an improvement. We're seeing. Can y'all see? We're seeing the same thing on screen, right? How like none of that's rendered and it's ugly as all get out. There's like a straight line, breaking, like clipping. This is terrible. It's horrible.
Range from large and imposing to
that is so bad.
To decorative or even asymmetrical. That said,
why is it all blurry? It's like fine, blended, blurry, fine, blended, blurry, line. Like they gave up at a certain point.
Yes, their foreheads can look pretty jarring.
It looks hideous. It looks bad in every way, shape, and form. I feel like they didn't used to look this bad. I don't know how to freaking spell it. Yeah, Sten. Sten is like the #1. Like, he's the first Qunari I ever met in any Dragon Age. He didn't used to look this bad. Why did you make Qunari look that hideous? Like, oh, this is like when they changed Sten with a mod, so he looks more like the modern day one. I mean, Sten wasn't a bad looking dude at all. What about an Inquisition? No, not Sten. Whoops. You're joking, right? Who's you said? Hold on, who's making this video? That is the worst thing I've ever seen. That is so bad. Ew. It's like it's not rendered. It's ugly. This looks better. What? You see how the skin blends into the horn? What is this? This is so ugly. How do you mess this up?
During most of my preview, and will say I got used to the look pretty quickly. Dragon Age the Veilguard.
You got used to the look? That's not a good thing. It should be seamless. If it looks nice, you should enjoy it. No, I didn't have to get used to the look of Stan or get used to the giant horned freaking dude from like this fool. I didn't have to get used to this. Like, bro looks fine. He just has horns. What the fudge is that?
Actually only marks the second game of the series where you can play as a Canary. So the odd imbalance of forehead versus face feels like
What? No! Oh, hell no, y'all forget about my boy Stan. I just showed up Stan. He's the first Canary you play as in the games. You get to play as a Canary in the very first game. I mean, you don't get to make, to clarify, you do not get to make your character a Canary, but you get to play as Sten. You can switch between your characters. So, don't freaking throw my boy Sten out there. Alright, Sten was my boy. Alright, don't disrespect my boy.
growing pains. I remain curious about whether more time with the character creator might help. The air shock of Dragon Age 2 is, in my opinion, such a beautiful
Peak right here design for the Canary. I'm totally fine with the design change.
beautifully crafted model, and I would love to be able to create a
You see how freaking like beautiful? He's got two ginormous, awesome twisted skulls. Fits perfectly fine, blends in. He has a secondary set of of horns here. Freaking nice. Just like amazing. Just creative.
Kunari Rook that feels as memorable. Customization
Ew!
certainly doesn't stop at hair or horns.
What the hell happened to this person? Bro, she looks like a Neanderthal. What do you mean?
Every aspect of
I'm sorry if anybody in my audience looks like this, but you look like a Neanderthal if you look like this. I'm just
your look
saying it.
is editable, even allowing for facial asymmetry if you choose. Sliders allow you to change everything from head shape to the melanin in your skin to the presence of vitiligo. Perhaps my favorite addition, however, is the introduction of body diversity. Cyberpunk 2077
Introduction of body diversity. What are y'all talking about? Eh? Is y'all stupid? Or is y'all just acting stupid? Like, what do you mean? Diversity of body types? They even representing me and my fat short self. Good lord, look at this freaking dwarven woman. Good lord, I'm sorry. Anyway, they've had body diversity way before this game. Pretty much since the first game.
and Baldur's Gate 3 had whiffs of this, but nowhere near what you're capable
Whiffs of this? Sorry, what?
of. However, is the
Let me hear that
introduction of
Let me hear that one
body
more time.
diversity. Cyberpunk 2077 and Baldur's Gate 3 had whiffs of this, but nowhere near what you're capable of in the Veilguard.
What the hell are you talking about? Sorry. You were able to change so freaking much in Cyberpunk, dude. You even got to change your nutsack. What the frick are you talking about? You're a lunatic. Actually, though. Actually, though. None of these look like the same person in any way, shape, or form. Forget Baldur's Gate. And even then, let's go to Baldur's Gate, right? What? How you gonna tell me? How you gonna tell me? You stupid. What do you mean? Huh? Huh? Nah, son, you're either ignorant on purpose or you're lying on purpose. What do you mean? Quit playing. Quit playing. What do you mean?
The 4 races, there are plenty of presets to choose from, all with varying heights, breadth of the character creator in Dragon's Dogma 2. For each of the 4 races, there are plenty of presets to choose from.
Why are they all A cups though? Like every single one of them is an A cup though. That's not a lot of that's not a lot of diversity there. That's what you mean? Like, what do you mean? Where's all the big booba characters? So you can have flat characters in this game, or you can have some pretty massive boobas. Or you could be a short little like plank. You could be a muscle mommy orc if you wanted to. But everybody here is an A cup, and nobody, like, it all looks like, how come everyone's an A cup?
All with varying heights and muscle or fat distribution. Once you've chosen your preset,
Oh, okay,
however,
they got a butt
you can
slider,
build
though.
further upon those elements as much as you'd like.
Notice how the
First
booba never changed,
is a
though. Always
triangulation
stay A
of
cup.
coordinates, allowing for many unique combinations of body types that are thinner, larger, or more muscular.
No, it's a fat or skinny slider. You didn't change anything. Like, you actually invented a fat, skinny slider. None of the body proportions actually changed.
First is
The boobas stay A cup.
a triangulation of coordinates, allowing for
The hands
many
stay
unique
exactly the
combinations
freaking
of
same no
body
matter what you
types
do.
that are thinner, larger, or more muscular. Height sliders
That is such a terrible slider for it.
are fun, especially when it means watching my unique combinations of body types that are thinner, larger, or more muscular. Height sliders are fun, especially when it
You need to show us, like, what the maximum there is.
means watching my particularly
You dropped it down to 78%. That showed nothing.
short elf ruin years of Solus's ritual planning by pushing over a statue.
Freaking spoilers!
The options feel almost endless. There's even a glute slider. And yes, I gave
The hell is that?
the options feel almost endless. There's
That's negative 45?
even a glute slider. And yes, I
Did it
gave
even change? It's at 100 now. Did it even change?
my rook one hell of an ass. All of this, the options feel
You call
almost
that an ass?
endless. There's even a glute slider. And yes, I gave my rook one hell of an
Where is it? Bro, like, same difference, though. Like, actually, though. Right? Like, same butt. I'm telling you, bro.
ass.
That's wild.
All of this is only scratching the
They said that this couldn't even, that Baldur's Gate couldn't even catch up? Let's see, what's max? Bro, look at these butts. What do you mean? Not a lot of people got good pictures of butts in this game. We need more butt pictures in this game, honestly. But alright, sure. As we all know, women with big butts do not exist. Not a single woman in the history of mankind has existed with a big booty. Not one. Not one!
The surface. I haven't even gotten into facial hair,
And only A
makeup,
cups.
scars, or tattoos.
If you're a woman, you're not allowed to have big boobs. You have to have A cup boobs or nothing. And you have to have no cheeks, no posterior cushions.
As an elf, my rook sported some Vaseline, but there
No mobile chairs.
are so many different designs for both the face and the body
No paddy wagon.
to experiment with. While I didn't spend very much time exploring customization for the Inquisitor, I just know we'll all get the chance to make them in the way we've always imagined.
It's good to see you again.
Also, it may be a relief to some of you to know that Veilguard abandons the awful green lighting of Inquisition's character creator
Yeah, none of them got cheeks.
and instead allows you to cycle through
Got no bottoms.
several lighting options in service of creating rooks that look
Got it. No, I just wanted to chill for a second so y'all could take this in. Cause this is just stupid. Good lord, that is the most hideous, fugly looking thing I've ever seen. Somebody call Fuggy the fugly dinosaur, cause this fucking fudge is just so fugly. I mean, good lord. You look like somebody slapped a pretty off your mama. Like, what was that? What are you?
just as good in game.
Bro Snoke is broken to the right. Looks like somebody freaking kicked him in the jaw and broke his nose somehow. Got his freaking jaws are so swollen, looking like he could store a whole winter's worth of nuts in that, like a chipmunk. Oh, good lord! Ew!
As they do
Ew! Ew!
Combat, meanwhile, was a refreshing change from Inquisition.
Oh, thank goodness! We're finally to something that actually matters in a game.
My go-to class has always been mage, and even as a knight enchanter, I often felt like
Don't get me wrong, I freaking love a good character creator. But if you're about to tell me that you got like no bottom, no buttocks, okay, no kind of freaking buttocks, no backside, okay, nothing, no junk in the trunk, okay, no mud flaps. What do you want me to do? What am I supposed to do? You got no badunkadunk. No wiggle bags. Like, well, I don't know.
like I was standing in one place holding down the left trigger. This felt like a return to the pace of Dragon Age 2, with innovations that improve upon the experience of battle overall. The Veilguard introduces a new fighting style for mages featuring an orb and dagger for close quarters combat. It's tailor-made for players like me who love magic, but also really like to stab. During my preview, I played through the prologue and then dropped forward into various points of Act 1, so I really got to quickly experience the progression Rook and their companions can go through as fighters. We may not be able to take control of our companions this time around, but the Veilguard
I hate it. I hate this. That is so stupid. That is so incredibly stupid. Why? Why would you do that? Every single new iteration becomes less and less tactical. And now you're gonna take away the ability to control your freaking characters? Do you still have tactical map, at least, so that you can, like, give them orders on where to stand and what to do?
really encourages strategizing with them. They'll call out to you when they
Oh yeah, it really encourages strategizing with them when you just don't play as them and only play as yourself. Obviously.
they've rebuilt their mana or stamina, and the ability wheel even suggests combos. My focus during the event was mission-driven, so I didn't get as much of a chance to interact with the characters as I would have liked, but even the brief moments of banter endeared me to them pretty quickly.
It didn't break.
You call that nice and quiet?
He got me with that one! Because he said he was gonna do it quietly, but it wasn't quiet because the stone fell and made noise! Do you get it? Yeah, to be fair, it's better acting than Logan Paul's laughs, right?
Each class gets its own ultimate ability, think the focus ability, along with a ranged attack. For warriors, that means yeeting your shield like a giant metal boomerang. I've always played Dragon Age
Alright, so we got bootleg Captain America, let's go.
for story and not combat, but with this new system, I had so much fun. I felt present during every encounter and truly accomplished after every
Yeah, but yeah, I feel so present. Your camera angle looks garbage. Can the freaking camera look at the enemy
boss battle.
instead of being behind them?
That said, there's definitely a bit of a learning curve.
Oh, don't you love it when you're playing combat and the enemy's at the edge of the freaking like hole in the ground
I
and
felt
you can't push them
present
off?
during every encounter and truly accomplished
There's an invisible rail here. That is so freaking dumb.
after
Look,
every
they
boss
smack
battle.
him. They smack him and he can't fall into the
there's
pit.
Definitely a
There's an invisible rail there. This is terrible, dude. What have they done to this game?
bit of a learning curve.
I can't, bro. I'm such a fan of Dragon
A
Age.
few hours in. It's a departure from all three installments, but
Yeah, they freaking ruined it. Like, it's not Dragon Age anymore.
luckily, the Veilguard offers 5 different difficulty levels that you can change at will if you want to ease yourself in.
Oh, thank goodness. So you can play it easy, you won't have to suffer through it. Got it.
As a Dragon Age fan, the Veilguard felt like a homecoming of sorts. Just as much as seeing familiar faces in Solus and Varric, I was overjoyed to be back in the world of Thedas itself. Moving us north allows for that sense of discovery I got in Inquisition. Faces in Solus and Varric, I was overjoyed to be back in the world of Thedas itself. Moving us north allows for
Why is there a giant robot? What's the deal with the giant robot? Why is there a giant robot? This is Dragon Age?
for that sense of discovery
I don't care how much you try to make it look like a skeleton. That's just a mech. That's straight up just a mech.
I got in Inquisition. And if I'd encourage anything, it's to really look at your surroundings. Not only are there small environmental puzzles to entangle, along with small and effective moments of visual storytelling, but the horizon is full of breathtaking scenery that drives home the scale of these locations I've personally always wondered about.
Why does everything look so blurry? Like they put a
One
film
new
on it.
locale, for instance, is a gorgeous underwater prison called the Ossuary. I won't spoil what you're there to do, but the design alone makes it one of the most
Oh, what? The prison? I'm assuming you're there to break somebody out of prison. Otherwise, why would you be going to a prison?
memorable moments I've had in any Dragon Age game. Even after hours of gameplay, I still felt like I could have played for many hours more. I'm optimistic about the Veilguard, and excited for it in a way I haven't quite felt about another game in quite some time. If you'd like to see even more of the game, check out our exclusive IGN First coverage, which features even more gameplay and about another game
But why
in
is she
quite some
wearing
time.
a QR
If you'd
code
like
on her
to
head?
see even more of the game, check out our
Bro, she got a QR code on her head. Why she got a QR code on her head? That's stupid. What you doing? Take that off. That doesn't go on you. That goes on like products.
exclusive IGN First coverage, which features even more gameplay and deep dives on Rook's companions. And for everything else in the world of video games, stick with IGN.
Thanks.
Bro, I can't. That was disappointing. Wow. What are the let's read some. What are the people saying? Hey, y'all, preview writer here. Read the Canary at the 5-minute mark. We were seeing what a character could look like if we maxed out a bunch of settings, so he's purposefully pretty silly looking. Hope you enjoy the video. What hell? So we've gone from misinforming to just straight up lying. Good to know. Basically. What a cursed year for gaming. That glute slider didn't add a thing. Her glutes went from flat to flat while the number went up to by 150 units. What is 1 unit per one? Are you guys trying to compete with Dustboard? Dude, they might just win that one, I'll be honest. What else broke out of the magnifying glass on that glute size change? Hello. Glutes went from pancake to flapjack. Freaking A, dude. Everyone's saying the same thing. This is a hill BioWare will die on. Don't compare to Dragon's Dogma 2. Their sliders make them thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. What a freaking great comment, though. I love it. BioWare finally puts the nail in the coffin of the company. 85% of the budget went into the hair. The rest looks like it was made a decade ago. Oh, wait. The like-dislike ratio says it all. What in the hell did they do to the Canary? Thank you! I'm glad I'm not the only one! What did they do to the Canary? Did anyone else notice that half of the Canary hairstyles included bangs specifically to hide that 18 head? Bro. Ironic to have the chest scar option, when even with maxed out chest settings, there's nothing to get rid of. You can tell that this was made by people who believe Stellar Blade was unrealistic. Bro, wait, there's a chest scar option? Oh, right, for the soot, that's right! People told me about that. I didn't even notice, I'll be honest. Was it actually in there? Wait, what slider was it?
The Veilguard blew me away. 88.
I'm surprised she didn't mention it.
Like, very long age, the Veilguard.
Our gods are back.
It's a freaking robot.
Our gods. How do we stand against that?
That looks like a monster.
After 10 years, we're now just a little.
That's pretty eldritch looking. Alyssa Mora, got it. Okay. Definitely. Alright, sure. Got it. Wow. Well, there you have it, people. I mean, this is Dragon Age. Who wants to be a frickin' cat with a beard when you could be this? Welcome to Dragon Age. Frickin' A, dude. I can't. What is that? Wow, okay, got it. So this game's gonna fail. Calling it right now. This is gonna be another Dustborn situation. These guys are pretty much gonna compete with Assassin's Creed Shadows to see who gets the worst game of the year, 2025. Wow. We got our worst games of the year contenders already. Got it. Cool. Who knows? Maybe the gameplay is gonna be awesome. This does not fill me with any form of hope whatsoever.
Combat, meanwhile, was a
bro.
refreshing change to know that Veilguard abandons the awful green lighting of Inquisition's character creator, and instead...
It's called a theme. The whole green was because your powers were green, because they came from the Rift. and the Rift energy is green. So they made the entire theme green because you were using Rift energy. You said you're a freaking fan of Dragon Age? Freaking A, dude. I should play Genshin Impact at this point, right? I've beaten all of Honkai Star Rail. I've beaten all of Wuthering Waves. I've beaten all of Zenless Zone Zero. Like Nikke, I'm almost done with. I might as well go into Genshin Impact because I'm not gonna get any good games like from here. Frick it, just good. What am I? What even is this, dude? I'm so sad, but I don't have any faith in this game whatsoever. I'm like 90% sure. Yeah, no, this is just another Dustborn. This is like literally the next Dustborn. This is like literally just the next Ubisoft game. Assassin's Creed Shadows, basically. What have they done to my boy? Thanks for hanging out. Like or dislike, comment, and subscribe, and become a Monodachi today. I live stream all day, Monday through Friday, so go say hi. That's all for now, Monos. Goodbye, and thanks for swinging by. Salut!